Hi, I'm Polly McKinney. I'm the Advocacy Director at Voices for Georgia's Children, and it's Mardi Gras week, and so we're going to give you a very festive update. It was one of these weeks where we didn't have a state of the state or a state of judiciary or some big speech going on. We just had a lot of committee hearings. So I'm just going to talk about where the budgets are and then a little bit about some of the bills that are moving through committee. The amended budget, which is the budget that adds money for this year, has passed the House and is now being vetted by the Senate. The big budget for FY17, the House is having hearings on. They had hearings all week. There are a few more hearings left, and they're still like crunching numbers and doing their magic to it. We think that that's going to come out around the 19th of February out of the House, and then it'll go to the Senate and get vetted. So that's what's going on with the budget. And I'll try to give you more information next week after I talk to some more people about it. As for legislation, there have been a couple of pretty significant bills that have come out of committee and have passed out of their chambers. One of the ones that we were watching is Senate Bill 193. It's passed out of the Senate and is now in the House. It increases the penalties for domestic violence. So we like that one and we're glad it passed out of the Senate. It's in the House. We hope it'll stay good and pass out of there. There is a bill coming onto the Senate floor, and by the time you see this video, this bill will already been voted on the Senate floor because it's getting voted on Monday. The magic of television. It's the Pimping and Pandering Bill, Senate Bill 278. The first sponsor, the key sponsor, is Renee Unterman. And Senator Unterman has worked really hard on this bill to sort of stem the supply side, or the demand side. So if you'd like to know what happens to it, you'll just have to email me at pmckinney@georgiavoices.org. I don't know how else to tell you what happens to that bill. The seed to sale bill is still getting hearings. It has another hearing this week. And then there's a bill that just dropped that is House Bill 887 that prioritizes the placement of children who come into defects care with their families, with kin. There was a kinship study committee this summer. This bill basically sets clear the standards for kinship care. Oh yeah, you know what else is going on? I almost forgot. Okay, so we've got the licensure for lactation consultants is going to also have been voted on Monday. So I don't know, you can email me about that one too, and I'll tell you what happened to that. It's going to be voted on in the House floor. It's very exciting. Also, there are a couple of bills that are going to be heard in the House Health and Human Services Committee, one of which would make it easier for dental hygienists to practice in schools, to go and clean kids' teeth. And so we're watching that one very closely. What is your assignment? As with all legislative sessions, we have a number of bills that come through that make things felonies. And one thing I just want to say to you folks about this is it's really important to realize that whenever these bills come up, everybody assumes that they will be a net for adults, but a lot of times they're a net for children who behave as children do and make mistakes. So as you look at legislation, think about legislation, my request of you is to think about criminalizing adolescent behavior and how can we work around and find other systems to help kids grow up without giving them a criminal record. So that's your message. What is that? The road, but that's the lamest thing. Anyway. All right. Laissez-les, bon temps roulé, huh? 1 week down, 9 to go.